This graph is the graph of the reflection of the psi function. Since the psi function starting at 0, go up to the max, to the min, and then go back to 0. But this one is the other way around. So going to be the graph of the opposite side, or the graph of the reflection of the psi x. That means the A going to be negative value because the reflection occurs. For the standard form of the psi function, y equals k plus a times the psi of bx plus c. First, we find the a from using the amplitude. The amplitude is 1/2 multiplied by the absolute value of the max minus the minimum. The max occurs at, the max value is 10, and the minimum value is 0. Amplitude is 1/2 times the absolute value of 10 minus 0, or 5. Amplitude is absolute value of the A. If absolute value of A equals 5 and A is negative, therefore A is negative 5. Next, consider the period. For this graph, the period is the difference of the right end and the left end point. So the right end is 9 pi over 8. The left end is pi over 8. So difference will be 8 pi over 8, or just pi. So in green here is the period. The formula to compute the period is 2 pi divided by b. We are going to solve for b using this equation. So b equals 2 pi divided by pi, or 2. So get b equals 2. Next one, the phase shift, or the beginning point of the graph. Beginning point of the graph occurs at pi over 8. So this is pi over 8. And the formula that we use to compute is negative c divided by b. Since b is 2, so pi, based on this equation, so pi over 8 equals negative c divided by 2. And then we're going to solve for c. C equals negative 2 pi over 8, or negative pi over 4. Now we got A, B, and C. Next one is the vertical shift. The vertical shift from the range, I'm going to use different colors, try to fit everything in one page here. So the range of this graph is from the point, the minimum point, which is 0, to the maximum value, which is 10. And the 10 here is the k plus the absolute value of the A. Since the k plus absolute value of the A equals 10, absolute value of the A is 5, then k equals 5. Now we got the vertical shift 5. That means the graph is shifted upwards 5 units. Now we put together in this equation form. Then we get the equation y equals 5, A is negative, times the psi of the b, which is 2, times x minus pi over 4, which is the c value.